Let's say hi to John in Virginia. John, what's up?
Hey, boys. Morning, Princess.
Hey, buddy.
I was at the Vos show on Saturday night, the 7:30 show, and first off, he absolutely killed. But I wanted to say at the end, he said he closed his show with, I want to get serious for a second, and brought his baby on stage and did a 5-minute sappy parenting is fantastic, and I think you should do it.
I'd like to knock horse teeth out.
Dude, please tell me you're kidding.
Not at all. He brought Bonnie and the baby on stage and did just to be serious, guys. I just want you to know how special being a father is, and look at my baby. And then on the way out, when he's signing stuff and shaking hands, he's got.
Please say he dropped it on its soft
in one
spot.
hand and a baby in the other.
He is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know though.
It was sickening.
When my kid's born, I think the last 5 minutes of every show is going to be a kid's moment.
Oh yeah,
I think
great,
so.
Good. Me and Jim could leave early.
I think so. We'll do a little kid's moment.
That could be your kid's moment and my Escalade driving down 57th.
I think we need to do a kid's moment when my kid is born. Just keep it all cute for everybody.
Anthony can hop in his truck and drive around to school and have his own kid's moment.
Oh, well, bye, boys. Either way, great show nonetheless.
All right, John. All right, John.
Okay, John.
All right, John. Hey, thank you for the reminder, Buster from 107.3 WKLQ in Michigan, one of our stations. He reminds us here today that, remember that dumb Red Sox jersey that was buried at the new Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
The new stadium's going to be open next year, and they discovered one of the guys was bragging at a bar that he buried a Red Sox jersey, and they dug it up, remember? And the jersey
First Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium, yeah.
Jersey looked like hell. What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I just got distracted.
All right.
Go ahead. Go with it.
I don't know her name.
Robin, we're
Robin Roberts. He's not wearing a wig, and she looks like Derek Jeter, and it's driving me nuts. I can't look at the TV. I commend her bravery, but she looks like Jeter. Go ahead.
And she wouldn't give you an autograph either.
Well, the hair is finally growing back from her cancer treatment, so she decided to ditch the wig and go on Good Morning America with the hair. It's just a publicity stunt, basically.
Jeez.
It is.
Oh, jeez.
That'll be all over the place that she threw the wig away today. Anyway, that jersey, then they brought it to Boston. Somebody put it on eBay, and the bidding is up to just under $70,000 for that jersey, for that dumb jersey that was buried at the new Yankee Stadium. $70,000.
And it's going to charity?
Yeah, I guess so. Rich Vos, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey. We heard you had a nice little...
I'm disgusted.
We heard you had a nice kids moment at the end of your show down there in Virginia over the weekend. You brought out your kid for the last 5 minutes or so?
Oh, well, first of all...
By the way, before we beat you up for the next 10 minutes, it has to be said that getting rave reviews on your show this past weekend.
Yeah, except for the last 5 minutes.
Except for the last few minutes when you did a little kids thing.
Well, first of all...
Walk us through it. What happened? Because we're getting reports.
Well, here's the show was great.
Right.
I mean, it was a great crowd. It was a great club. And I'm just on stage, and I'm at like an hour and 10 minutes, and I don't have any concept of time up there. I want to just keep going, because that's really my only social life is being on stage. Oh God! And I see Bonnie back in the curtain. She wants to go home. Back to the hotel because the baby wants to get some sleep, I guess. They got to do that. I guess they like to sleep or whatever. It was kind of late. And she's going to wrap it up. And I see the baby sitting there all cute and stuff.
Did you take a sleeping pill last night?
Why?
You're like...
I'm sorry. Listen, here's the deal. The phone rings.
Mm-hmm.
They wake me up and say, Opie and Anthony want to talk to you.
Right.
I'm sorry that within the minute I didn't run and take a shower and do a workout and completely wake up.
How about you splash some water on your face at least? So what happened? Go ahead. So Bonnie wanted to bring the kid to the hotel, and then what?
Yeah.
So you look over, you see your kid.
He said, walk us through it. What do you want me to do? Oh, and then
I didn't say in real time.
And then the Pope came by. I
didn't say in real time. You know how to do radio?
Okay. So I'm on stage, and she wanted to wrap it up. I see the baby sitting back there, and I told her to bring the baby out. I go to the audience. I go, who wants to see the baby? And everybody's clapping except the O&A fan.
Of course.
No one would. Those were courtesy claps. Rich, do you understand something? Trotting your child out on a stage, I mean, of course you think the baby's adorable. It is adorable. I've seen the little Rich Vos baby. It's adorable. Looks just like Bonnie. And it's as cute as a button.
That's smarter than Rich.
Of course it is. You could have brought a rock out on stage and claimed the same thing. Rich, you don't bring the kid out like that. It's a douchey moment that has nothing to do with comedy. It ruins your credibility. You probably killed, because you always do. You're very funny on stage. And then you end the night. Your closer is, and now let me bring out my kid. Well, what are you, Don Rickles, where you got to make up for everybody? You know, I kidded all night about the, N's and the friggin' C's and the P's and the...
Maybe you've never tried to sell DVDs after. Okay.
Oh, is this a sales ploy?
Well,
I have to feed this thing.
Yeah, the kid was holding your DVD.
Maybe you bring the baby.
Hey, Vos, did the whole crowd go, "Aww"?
Well, first of all,
You have a beautiful daughter.
I thank you.
You and Bonnie, you made a fine kid there.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the oldest one.
They're all hot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should parade that one out on stage, nude with a pole.
You know what? Why don't you just go take a shower right now? You're disgusting. Okay, and my daughter would leave with another girl before you. Anyhow. Listen.
Oh yeah, is that a challenge, mother? Is that a challenge?
Oh really? Listen. No.
Yeah, it's his daughter.
I don't care.
It's the worst. You really are.
I know.
It's like a guy. He's done some great stuff for our show, and you're just challenging him to.
I know. That's okay.
I didn't challenge him. He kind of put it out there for me.
Yeah, but
You know what brought up how hot my 17-year-old is.
you did make
She's a
us.
cute girl. What am I going to say?
You made us all very uncomfortable after the PNC show because Rich was really getting pissed how you were going after his daughter, and
I
really
got her phone number.
and really wanted to say something, but knew if it went bad, then I don't know, he wouldn't be on the radio show anymore. So he had to kind of allow it to happen. He didn't want it to happen. Anyone else that did that to his daughter, he probably would have done that kung fu crap.
She's
on him.
Jewish. She could appreciate my wealth.
Here's the deal. Your power is behind the microphone.
Yeah.
You really think if you walked into a bar or somewhere and met my daughter, you would really have a shot? Do you really think so? I mean, not being Opie and Anthony. Do you think you have a shot?
What, being tin knocker, Anthony?
No.
No. What am I, delusional?
No. Just even being right now, you walked in. Do you think your oldness and your
My oldness. Look who's talking, you fossil.
I'm not trying to hit on this.
You got Bonnie. What do you think that comes from?
It comes from my looks and my sense of humor.
Oh, stop it.
Bonnie's low self-esteem.
Exactly.
Well, that too, of course.
Let me tell you something, Rich.
What?
Just the act of being on the radio and dealing with people has given me confidence. Has given me a confidence that I never had years ago.
I've seen you walking down the street with your hood on, okay?
It's because I'm cold and it's the city. Who am I trying to impress? Muggers and homeless?
In June?
You did wear the coat last week, and it was pretty warm in New
Who
York.
can tell?
It was.
Mr. Confidence walking like you've got scoliosis with your head tied up so no one can see you. Okay? All right?
It was cold.
Back of Notre DJ. Listen, here's the thing.
Here's the thing, of course.
My daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I'm keeping it down. Sorry.
Oh, God. Oh, you just... What happened to Rich?
The baby's sleeping.
Rich, you're on a national show. This is good for you. And Bonnie's getting mad because you're talking too loud and you might wake up the kid.
The kid has a performance tonight.
You're going to drag it out on stage again?
Did she?
That's so we can deduct everything he buys for the kid as a business expense.
Did she just walk out of the bedroom saying, "Please keep it down"?
No. Down.
As opposed to when he's in the bedroom when she's like, could you please keep it up?
You know what? I know the 3 creeps that probably even called you or emailed you that we brought the baby out on stage. I know they were sitting and I know which ones they were probably.
We got spies everywhere, but they also said you did really, really well. So you just brought her out and let the crowd admire the kid, and then what?
It wasn't planned. Okay, I didn't go.
What are you guys, Sonny and Cher? Trotting out that dyke chastity?
Gypsies, tramps, and dopes.
It wasn't. It wasn't planned.
I got you, stupid.
Here's the thing. I don't go. Okay.
Dummy and Cher.
Boss, how are you supposed to bang broads on the road if you're bringing your wife and kid along with you?
So I would never do that. Why would I do that? Second of all,
Sorry, it was just a joke. Jesus.
oh,
Wasn't going for a real moment, you idiot.
I would never do that.
oh man. You guys call and it's like,
All right, hold on. Sean in North Carolina has something.
Rich, quiet.
Sean, you're on with Rich Vos.
Bonnie's afraid Boss is going to wake up the kid. Meanwhile, he's putting the listeners to sleep.
Yeah,
You got made fun of by a guy with a weird accent.
what did he say?
You're putting the listeners to sleep. Bonnie's worried that you're going to wake the kid, but you're putting the listeners to sleep. It was a good line.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to defend myself. It was a nice moment. There's only O&A fans aren't at my show. Okay, there were some people in the audience.
Yeah, but people don't even like that. I just know it. People don't like when other people's kids are trotted out for entertainment.
I had a record DVD sale.
I think there's a curiosity factor. It's like,
No.
especially the O&A people that have heard that Voss has become a new father at the age of 57.
It's funny if you hold it by its feet, maybe, and swing it around.
Yeah.
But if you bring it out with this maudlin kind of, and this is my baby, I love my, blah, 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 blah.
That would wreck your night.
Oh, it would ruin it.
Why?
Because who the hell wants to hear that drivel?
It's just a quick moment.
It's a comedy show.
It's at the end of the show. Here's my baby. Blah blah blah. Buy my
Throw
DVD.
a chicken wing at it.
have a good rest of the weekend. See you guys all soon.
President Kennedy
No harm, really.
walk around with his little kid, little John and stuff. He was the president,
Yeah.
It's not,
Who, JFK?
Comparing yourself to JFK.
Yeah, well, for 3 years he did. John, and hopefully your daughter will be saluting the same way John was.
Bonnie will be on the trunk looking for anything.
You'll have to pull out a You'll see Bonnie on the trunk with a magnifying glass.
Tweezers.
They blew his brains out. It'd be like an empty coconut that an M&M fell out of. Oh. They'll find like a big bullet by the side of the gurney, but it'll just be one of those dumb teeth.
The magic tooth.
Did your little spies say how much I kill on stage or killed?
Yes,
they
I already
absolutely
said that.
did, yeah.
All right, Rich, we got to go.
I had a tour of the White House, the West Wing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That was cool.
How was that?
It was cool.
Did you bring your baby?
Hello?
I hung
You
up.
hung up.
Why?
I don't know.
Because Bonnie was probably going to yell at him again for being too loud.
So funny.
He